All right, hey guys, Jason here, and what we're going to be talking about, making sure I can see myself in there. I just took my pack apart because technically tomorrow starts the hunting on the WMA, so we're transitioning from not just hunting, we've been hunting, but we are going to start hunting a lot harder on the WMAs now that they're open and it's time to charge batteries, get things done. I thought I'd take a second, show you what I carry in my pack all the time. Remember, I hunt all the time. I have not went 8 days in 3 years since moving down here that I was not big game hunting. Hogs mostly in the summertime, obviously, and then deer and all that kind of stuff. But this is the stuff that I carry with me every single day, all the time with me on here. Some people will think it's absolute overkill. I honestly don't care. I don't care. Some people will be like, God, that's so much weight. Again, I don't care. I'm carrying it. You're not, so don't worry about it. But let me show you what I'm carrying here. So we have, I use, until deer season, the Mystery Ranch Galligator. It's a little pack. It's my favorite size pack. It works perfect. This is what I carry, and it is just a simple, empty dump pocket pack. Puts nothing in it. I mean, it's just a very simple, basic pack. I love this pack. It's very light. It's very comfortable on my back. I like the way it rides. I like the way it works. You can see I got my thermocell held on with a carabiner here that is always attached to the bag, so that is always on there, and then that just basically hangs right in that pocket right there. It just kind of floats and hangs in that side pocket, as you can see. But this little Galligator pack this is 3 years old. Look, still got hog blood on there right there. Like I said, this thing has been through the ringer, and I love it. It's just simple, it's functional, it's easy, and it works really good. So that's the pack we're carrying. So we use that pack right there. Inside of it, we'll start from the front and work to the back. My binoculars. Okay, these are Maven 8x30s, right? Hang on, we look here, where are they? Right there, yeah, 8x30s, but these are the Maven B series, I believe, 8x30s. Love these binoculars, they're absolutely fantastic. This is another, I wear these religiously. Okay, now this black one I use mainly because I'm not gonna wear a black one when I'm hunting, but it is a spare if I have it. It's also what I put my binoculars in when they're in my pack to prevent them from scratches. So I take this, and I stick them inside of here and I roll them into themselves like this, and that right there is how my binoculars go into my pack. So we stick them right in there like that. I have another one for hunting. These are very important down here because I don't want to be hot, yet on the same note, I don't want the shine on my head, and I need to be able to cover up the top of my ears. Gnats get behind your ears. I don't mind them buzzing around here, and they usually don't too bad, but if they get behind my ears and start walking behind there, I cannot tolerate it. So having a beanie, like these little motorcycle helmet liner beanies, mandatory. So I always have them with me. Toilet paper. Blood trailing, nature calls, all that stuff, carry toilet paper. And I used to keep it all nice and neat in a little small bag and take little portions of it. Now I just throw a whole roll in there. Just a whole roll goes right in my bag. There it is, have it with me. We have extra thermocell because I do carry thermocell. We have all of our spare bottles and spare inserts. These I always have them in my truck too, but this is the one that goes in my pack. Now, some people might say, well, that seems like overkill. Maybe it seems like overkill to you till you're out on a boat and you end up breaking down out there on the river. You hit something, takes out your lower unit, and you're going to spend a night out there somewhere because you don't have cell service. It's nice to be able to run a thermocell for a while. Not to mention the beauty of a thermocell. People say all the time, I don't need one. I don't need it. I can get by with bug spray, and you're right. But the beauty of a thermocell, the number one reason that I carry it is because when you have bug spray on, the bugs are still bouncing all over you, okay? If they come in, they touch you, and they realize they don't like you, and then they get off. But they're always all over you, just like this. Boom, 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 boom. That thermocell takes all of this and spreads it way out here. What does that do? Not only stops the annoyance, it gives me room to hear. Now my ears work, and I can hear what's going on around me, hear hogs, hear things like that, and I'm not listening to 100% of the time. Thermocell. Will not hunt without one. I have it there all the time. Kick it on, it's on my back, and everything just kind of goes. When you get out of the truck and you start and you hear that driving you nuts, thermocell kicks in, all of a sudden you start hearing it, and you don't hear it no more. It's a beautiful thing. Speaking of bug sprays, I always carry DEET 40. Okay, DEET 40 has been my go-to since moving down here. It has been perfect and flawless in every single way. Love this stuff. However, we have been using this Picaridin, this Zone Protect stuff right here, and it's been very, very good. I have a big bottle in a truck, and I've been testing this here too to bring with me out there when I'm in there. Like I said, we're mainly using this, and we're still testing this, but so far I'm very impressed with it. But we have this as a backup. I'm never probably ever going to not have this in my pack. This stuff is just kind of been my go-to for so long. I know and trust this. This, so far, proving to be incredible. This is Picaridin, is what this is here. I believe in here, yeah, this is Picaridin, and it works incredible, and I love it. But like I said, so far, this has just still been my backup plan for that kind of stuff. So we carry bug spray with us all the time. Now, we also I carry clippers, these little baby mini ones. They still got stuff on them, but these little bitty mini clippers right here, hit the lever, there they are, just a simple little functional clipper. They weigh next to nothing. They're compact. I got them from like Lowe's. They lock out like that. They're just a great little mini clipper, but they are fantastic for when I need them. Whether it's snipping down a couple pieces of river cane or palmetto to set up a quick blind if I want to somewhere, or if I'm trying to wiggle through and do a final stalk on hogs and I got a bunch of those weird little vines. Okay, we get these all over down here, but you get these, shoestring sized vines that are all over and they block and you can't get through. You can't break them with your hand. I can just simply reach back. These ride in a little side pocket of my pack here, but I can, right where I am, reach back, grab this, pull this open, take it, snip, 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 and then I can close these, put them right back in, and I can move through that area. So I will not hunt without these for hogs. For deer, I don't need them too much, but for hogs, will not hunt without them. These are made by Corona. Excellent little shears. Like I said, they came from Lowe's, but they're like $12, but they weigh not a lot. They are fantastic. My favorite ones. Love them. So we carry those with us all the time. Mandatory. We have 2 lights with us on all times, plus the one in my pocket, but we have my H60, right? No, H30, Ace Beam H30. This light has been with me now for 4 years almost, and it is insane. By far the best headlamp I have ever used in my life, and as long as they make this, I mean, I'll always have this. There's other great ones too, but this one, insane. I've done reviews on it. The power output of this is incredible. Enough to let me actually scout deer spots in the middle of the night, like when I walk out of a stand site on a Midwest hunt. If I'm planning to go to a spot in the morning and I want to look at it on the way out, I can crank this thing up high, not even to turbo, but on high, and I can scout like it's daylight. This thing is insane. I love this headlamp. And down here in the south, that thing saves you from stepping on snakes and stuff that you don't see because you can see with it. Incredible light. Love that headlamp. Since we are using that 21750 or 21700 battery, that one runs on these. Okay, is that what it is? 21700 battery. These things weigh nothing. They're very light. But that 21700 battery is what runs this light. And it also runs this one, which is the, what is this? The E70, Ace Beam E70. This is the twin of that right there. So these are both the same battery systems, handheld and headlamp. Never go anywhere without those. And like I said, I've been using them for 4 years, each of them. Worth their weight in gold. I straight up love them. I have my tags, and you need a pen here for in many states. So there's my tags for a bunch of states, and my pen in there. Now this is actually double bagged. I have another. They're in a Ziploc bag inside of a Ziploc bag to make sure they stay waterproof. So we carry our tags. Started carrying this year. After that incident I had with that hog. If you're in my Patreon channel, you understand it, but bleed stop. Started carrying this. It was actually Jesse Johnson that told me that I need to start carrying this stuff. He was telling me about how he saved a person's life that got caught in a calf by a hog, and I almost went through it too. As a matter of fact, the scar, which right here, this scar is still there from that. You can still see it right there. Look at that mess right here. See all that? That is actually from me biting it from that hog that basically, he didn't try to charge me, but he tried to go the same direction I was after I shot him, and I tried to jump out of the way, and I ran into a tree. I went to jump and bam, hit a tree and fell down, and he ran right over my legs. I kept waiting to feel one of those 6-inch cutters just go ripping through my thigh. It never did, fortunately, but I now carry easy to access, right in the very top of my pack, sits right here, so I can get to it quick. It is bleed stop. I will not have this, and then in my truck, we have 3 more packs of this in the truck if we need it. So was not expensive, but after that experience, and again, Jesse Johnson told me about what he went through and how he saved somebody's life with this, I will not have it. We carry broadheads, okay, cuts, things like that. This is vital. So that is in my pack all the time. Tums, I get heartburn, I carry a little packet of Tums, so they're with me constantly as well too. This is my little tripod so that I can do my hero pictures and things like that, or if I want to videotape anything, I can take this thing and open it up and wrap it right around a tree, do whatever I want to. It'll bend right around a limb. I can do anything I want with this little dude, and it'll hold my phone perfectly. They weigh nothing, they're next to nothing, and like I said, they work like a champ. Matter of fact, here's another one that goes in my truck all the time. I just was using. Okay, these things are, they're like 12 bucks, okay, but they weigh nothing, and they're worth their weight in gold. So that is in my pack all the time also. We'll get to the bags here in a minute and this stuff. When it comes, I got my GoPro always with me. It's on my head most of the time, but we also have just a piece of an old dress sock that we put over it like this when it's in my pack to protect the lens. Keep it from getting scratched up. Only thing that's for there. But that's our GoPro. We carry that with us. Obviously, I'm wearing that constantly. We have our Wiggies. Okay, these are Wiggy waders. They are worth their weight in gold, especially down here in the swamps. Okay, they are a wader that slides right over top of your boot. You don't have to take your boots off. They're a hip boot, and they are incredible. They are phenomenal, and since they're pure, whatever this is, waterproof nylon or whatever, but you just shake them off, and they're quick and easy. But I will take these and then just take them and roll them right back up like this. As soon as I get out of the water, we just take them and roll them like that. Wrap these around there, and then I just stick those right in the bottom of my bag like this. They just kind of sit in the bottom of my pack, add cushion, waterproof, all that stuff, but these are in my pack every single day without fail, and they're used constantly. Wiggies, love them, okay? I have 2 sets of them. This is still the first set after, what, 2.5 years of being used all the time. Love them. I've glued 2 patches on them, but like I said, they're incredible. Now, we always carry a little bit of snacks with us in the pack. These are not what I plan to bring every day. These are just in there every day as extras, just because you need them. You got to have something out there with you, like that kind of stuff. I carry 2 water bottles. One of them, this one here, which I just got done filling for tomorrow, but this is just a 32-ounce Nalgene water bottle, 32 ounces. I like the big lid on it, makes it kind of nice, but it's just easy for me to bring in and refill every day, and then also refill with these. So when this gets low, and I take, I drink this halfway down, I'll take this and pour the whole thing into it, and then I can crush this bottle down to nothing size and take it with me. So really easy, but this is in the outside of my pack, so I can drink it all the time, and this just rides in my pack to refill it. But down here in these kind of temperatures, mandatory to have this, plus you gotta have extra water with you all the time. This is in my truck with me. I drink 3 of these a day, but this is a 64-ounce jug right here, insulated jug, but this is my water jug. Even when I'm hunting, this thing is filled up with ice, and then I fill it with water, and I have extra waters with me. In the boat, in the truck, wherever I am, this is ice cold water that I can take and drink anytime. So very important to have that. And then another Jesse Johnson tip, he actually sent these to me. He sent me a couple of these, but these are like that liquid, this LMNT, this liquid hydration, or a liquid vitamin electrolyte drink mix, like liquid IV type stuff, and I keep 2 of these with me in my pack, and if I really start working hard and the heat's really getting to me, I need it, I can dump these in there, and they are coming in very handy. So, and I like the flavor of them, so those are always with me out there. That leaves us to the 2 bags in this. This here is actually my thermal. This goes in the bottom of my pack too, but it is a great animal recovery thing. This is my thermal. This is the AGM. This is that, I can't remember what they call this one. This is the 356 or whatever it is version, but I've done video reviews on this, but I love this for animal recovery. This is in the bottom of my pack on the places that I'm allowed to carry it for animal recovery. We just take that, throw it down in there, and we have it, and this way it's protected in this case here. We have 2 broadheads. Always carry 2 extra broadheads. I made those sheaths for them. Here they are, 2 heads. Just like that. Sweet, simple, and easy. Both of them 100% sharp, ready to go. So if I shoot and miss, my arrow sticks in the ground, I can pull my arrow out and just quickly swap out the broadhead for a brand new one, and I'm good to go again. So, and this way I don't have extra or broadheads laying around or cutting into anything. That is just gold right there. That simple 2 extra broadheads with me all the time basically takes my 5 arrow quiver, which has got 1 judo, so 4 broadheads. I get 2 more broadheads with me. So as long as I got the shaft, then I can put back, I can set them up with 2 more broadheads on there that are sharp and ready to go. So love that setup. This is my kit for when they're down, okay? I have my Hogue, that is that Hogue XL version of that knife, that thin knife, done reviews on that. 2 regular garbage bags. There's also a pillowcase in here, a steel for sharpening if I need it, and there is 2 sets of rubber gloves and 1 wet wipe inside of this kit right here. This is basically that kit, and if when animals hit the ground, this is what's coming out to take care of them and be able to carry them out of there. Now, usually, the pillowcase, especially if they're big, they go in that pillowcase, and then I can carry them right over my shoulder like Santa Claus, like that. The pillowcase or the garbage bags, if they're an average or medium-sized hog, and we're only talking about getting 20, 25 pounds of meat out of them kind of thing, I put it in there and I will actually stick it right inside of my pack, or I can actually even compress it right on the outside on my compression straps right here, and it will hold good. So, but ways to carry it. But that pillowcase is also, I'll take the bag, the actual garbage bag of meat, and drop it in the pillowcase if I have to, and that way I got the pillowcase for the weight and support to carry that out. But I really do like the non-scented garbage bags, 13-gallon garbage bags, because you know what? That way I don't have to wash any pillowcases, I don't have to clean nothing. The meat goes in there, it gets taken care of, it gets back to here, it goes right in the cooler. I'm all right with it. I know they tell you not to put meat in plastic. I've been doing it now for the whole year. I've been putting them in plastic bags before even going into the pillowcase. I got 0 problems. They're working like a champ. They come home, they get processed. So that's my thought. Now this is the heaviest thing I carry, actually, believe it or not. This is where the bulk of my weight goes. This stuff is not heavy. This is all very, very light, little insignificant stuff here. None of this is much weight to it. This is my heavy thing. And this has got all my extra stuff for filming. It has my extra battery, an extra battery for my thermal. It has 2 extra GoPro batteries, lighters, little batteries, super glue, duct tape. It's got a full, I love this. I got a new one coming, as a matter of fact. They finally came out with a new one. This is Nightcore. This is their little battery pack. This thing weighs nothing. Carbon fiber battery pack from Nightcore. It's so light. They got a brand new one coming. I cannot wait to test it. It's waterproof, everything. Love this little thing. I've been using it now for about 5 years. Love it. But we got that. We got our GoPro stuff. We got extra 21 750s in here. We got all of our extra batteries we need for our lights, for our devices, and for our camera stuff, and our GoPros, and to charge my phone if I need to. And then extra cables, extra tab, extra compass, extra threads for the Tradtrackr. Everything is mixed into this thing. There's actually 2 lighters in here. Like I said, super glue. All the stuff is in this kit right here. This is that fail-safe go-to kit. And like I said, it's got a little bit of weight to it, but I need it because I'm making videos. And we also got stealth strips in there. Like I said, a little bit of everything. So that right there, that's my pack contents. And people are going to say, you carry that to wear that out there for a couple hours? Well, I'm never just out there for a couple hours. A lot of times, this time of year, I'm away from the truck for 13 straight hours. And I might be 6 miles in. So, yeah, I carry all this stuff, plus more. If I'm going in for the day, I'm also carrying, usually it's 2 cheese sandwiches or 1 cheese sandwich and a peanut butter and jelly sandwich and a couple other snacks with me, and I'll throw 2 more of these in my pack, which is where the weight is, too. So you don't have a choice. You think you're going to come down here and hunt for a total of 10 miles in a day and you're going to get by on just that much water? You're dead. You won't do it. You'll be dead. It's plain and simple. You'll die. So, yeah, you got to carry some stuff. This is what I carry. Maybe people carry more, carry less, carry whatever you want to. This is my world right here. Questions, comments on it, put them below. Thanks for watching.